seventh game of a 144-game series. Playoff time is at stake as Tony Phillips steps in, and the wind in the first pitch swung on and popped down the right field line. Foul territory. Tino a long run. Reaches out and makes the first play. Amazing catch by Tino Martinez. Through 5 2/3 innings, Johnson was perfect. Seattle led 1-0 as the teams headed into the bottom of the seventh. If the Mariners could somehow hold on, they'd be champs of the West. The tension was almost unbearable. Seventh inning. Bases full, 2 outs as Mark Langston delivered to Luis Sojo.
Here's the pitch, swinging a ground ball up the first base line, and it sneaks down by Snow! Down the right field line into the bullpen. Here comes Flowers. Here comes Tino. Here comes Joey. The front of the plate cut off. The relay by Langston. Gets out by Allenson. Flores scores. Here comes Sojo. He scores! Everybody scores! And the Mariners take the lead 5-0. This place is going wild.
Watch it again, Mariner fans, because it was the play that broke the Angels' back. Former Mariner Mark Langston, the man who was traded for Randy Johnson, came up on the short end of the stick. The Kingdome went wild. And then it came down to the final out. Now the left-hander ready. Branding iron hot. The 1-2 pitch. K inserted. It's over right over the heart of the plate. Randy looks to the skies. That is covered by the dome and bedlam as the Mariners now erupt. Everybody charging Randy Johnson out there, and the fans coming out on the field. 19 long years of frustration is over. But my friends, this is just indescribable. You think the Mariners have won the World Series? They haven't, but maybe they will. Only hours later, the Mariners whisked to New York for the first round of the playoffs. In the opener of the 5-game series at Lou's old stomping grounds, the M's faced David Cone.
Here's the stretch on the pitch on the way to Junior. Swing and a drive deep to right field. Going, goodbye, baseball. There it is, Griffey with a 2-run home run, and this ball game is tied at 4.
The Yankees, however, won the opener 9-6 as Ruben Sierra keyed the victory. Junior paid Sierra and the Yankees back in Game 2 with this extra inning blast off John Wetland, and the Mariners took a 5-4 lead. The bench erupted in celebration as the M's were only 3 outs away from a victory that would even the series. But soon after, Sierra drilled one to left with 2 on, and the M's appeared doomed. It's on the top of the wall. We've got a tie ball game. They're going to try and score Williams. Here's a relay to the plate by Sojo, and it is in time. The game continued into the wee hours. What a game, and what a heated rivalry. Remember earlier in the year when Randy Johnson let loose with a high and tight one that beamed Jimmy Leyritz? The bad blood between the Mariners and Yankees was very much evident. Believe me, these clubs were not fond of each other, and the M's refused to back down. Jim Leyritz picked a bad time to seek his revenge. Leyritz connected on a 2-run blast to end the 5-hour and 13-minute marathon battle. The M's were only 1 loss away from elimination. The scene shifted back to Seattle. It would be a do-or-die Game 3. The ball club had their backs to the wall yet again, but the fans had a sneaking suspicion that this baby was far from over. In a critical situation with the bases full in the 4th, the big unit reared back and fired to Don Mattingly and struck him out. Trailing 1-0 in the 5th, the Mariners finally busted loose. And McDowell's 1-0 on the way to Tino Martinez. Down and swung on and belted. He to right center field. Williams to the track. The wall fly away. And the Mariners lead it 2-1.
With a 3-run cushion in the ninth, Norm Charlton was called in to close it out.
And it's swung on and missed, and there will be a tomorrow.
In Game 4, the Mariners fell behind after this Paul O'Neill third-inning smash made it 5-0 Yankees. It looked bleak, but in the bottom of the third, all prayers were answered by Edgar, a 3-run homer that brought the M's back from the dead. Then with the score tied at 6, Joey Cora put down a bunt to move the runner over, and he beat it out. Soon after, the bases were loaded with nobody out.
You're Edgar Martinez, you're looking for a low pitch. You don't want to pop it up here, something to drive. But with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate. 2-2 on Edgar. And John Wetland one more time set, and here comes the 2-2 pitch to Edgar Martinez now, and the fastball swung on and hit the deep center field. Bernie Williams goes back, and it is get out the rye bread and the mustard this time, Grandma. It is a grand salami, and the Mariners lead it 10-6. I don't believe it. My, oh my. The Mariners have not only come from a 5-run deficit, they have taken a 4-run lead on Edgar Martinez's 3rd career Grand Slam home run.
I still don't believe it, but the M's pulled it out.
At the deep center field, Junior to the track, he's to the wall and makes the catch, and it's over.
The crowd went into a state of delirium. What a miraculous effort in a game that could have been over by the 3rd inning. It was the kind of magic that brought these comeback kids to the playoffs to begin with. Edgar refused to let the dream die with his 7 RBIs. Once again, it all came down to a final date with destiny. The very walls of the Kingdome would tremble on this day in a final and deciding Game 5.
So once again, another do-or-die situation for the Mariners. The winner moves on to the American League Championship Series. For the play-by-play, here's Dave.
Thank you, Rick, and a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. So this is it. Somebody goes home, somebody plays Cleveland. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Dan Wilson on the way now from the veteran right-hander, and the fastball swing and a miss.
In a back-and-forth battle, the M's drew first blood.
Fastball swing and a fly ball deep to right field. O'Neill going back. Goodbye, baseball. Joey Cora, little Joey Cora with a solo home run to right field. Holy smoke, and the Mariners take a 1-0 lead. Some big pop from little Joey Cora.
But the lead shifted back in the 4th.
Pitch on the way to ball, swung on and belted, and it's 2-1 New York.
It was the 21st home run of the series. The clubs would combine for 22, a record by far for any postseason series in baseball history. The M's counted O'Neill's blast in the bottom half of the 4th inning. In the bottom of the 4th, all prayers were answered.
Here comes the 3-1 to Jay Buhner now, and the fastball swung on and lined into left center field for a base hit, so Tino's going to score, and we are even at 2-2.
Is this guy strong or what? Jay Buhner cracks that bat completely in half. He got that pitch right off the end of the bat, and he drills it, though, into left center field for the RBI single. Tino scores easily. Jay Buhner with a big, big RBI.
In the Yankee 6th, it was Don Mattingly who broke the deadlock with a bases-loaded double to left that drove home 2 runs, and the Yankees led 4-2. The M's failed to score in the 6th or the 7th, but in the bottom of the 8th, Hope stepped to the plate in the form of who else?
The 1-0 pitch on the way to Junior, swung on and belted. That's going to be in the upper deck, fly away.
It was Junior's 5th home run of the series, tying a postseason mark set by Reggie Jackson. More importantly, the homer pulled the M's to within 1 run to make it 4-3. Then with 2 outs in the 8th, the M's loaded the bases for pinch hitter Doug Strange.
This is the action pitch. It all happens here. The stretch. The Mariner runners go. The 3-2 pitch to Strange in the dirt, and we are tied. He walks Doug Strange. My, oh my.
The M's had knotted it at 4. With the divisional flag hanging in the balance in the 9th, Lupinella decided to bring in his ace, Randy Johnson, for his first relief appearance of the year. The Yankees countered with Jack McDowell. Johnson pitched valiantly, but the Yankees scored in the top of the 11th to take a 5-4 lead. Then came the bottom of the 11th and one more last chance.
No quit, no quit, no quit in this ball club all season long. Down by a run, they come back right away on back-to-back singles by Cora and by Ken Griffey Jr. The fans are alive one more time.
And here is Edgar for the second time around against Jack McDowell. Lined up the left field line for a base hit. Here comes Joy. Here is Junior to third base. They're going to wave him in. The throw to the plate will be late. The Mariners are going to play for the American League Championship. I don't believe it. It just continues. My, oh my.
The club that had hung tough all season long came through in one of the most exciting postseason games ever. It was truly baseball at its very best.